Alright, so not everybody's in the same spot on these questions. Some people have gotten up to question 4 or 5. Some people are still working on 2 and 3, or maybe on 3 and 4. I'm going to leave this for next week. We'll go over this next week. So notice what it says in the corner. Homework. So between now and next time, I would like you to try to finish these questions, remembering that units. If you're talking perimeter, go square, because we're not counting squares with distance. But if you're counting area, area is squares. So there's where we have the little square, the second power, or the word square. That's why it's very important to make sure you have the correct units. So when you read carefully, of course you all read carefully, right? Teacher, what does it mean to read carefully? You're reading directions, right? If you see a P, that means perimeter. If you see an A, area. So P means units, A means square units. Right? But we'll plan to go over this one next week. I was thinking maybe, let's see, which way do we want to do it here? Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I have a couple. Let's save the boxes for next week. That way, yeah, we'll save the box. I was like, yeah, let's save the boxes for next week, because then we can talk about volume as well. So we don't have time to do volume today, so we can. Volume will be an activity for next week, and we can actually use the boxes. So we'll do area, perimeter, and volume all together next week. So what I got, the next thing I've got for you is tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Oh, because I know you love me so much. Oh, teacher. Now this one actually has, because a heart, the heart is made of parts of a circle. 2 circles? 2 circles. Okay? So we're going to try this one. I love math, yes. Do you not? Everybody's got one? Oh, you can give it to her?
Yes.
All right. Can you find the area and the perimeter of the heart? So let me put the heart up on the screen. Let's see. You ended together. Oh, let me find it. Where did I put it?
But I don't know how to measure this stuff.
All right. So note that you don't need your ruler, do you? No, because they already give the measurements. So. So, So we've talked about rectangles and parallelograms and triangles, but here we've got circle. Or we've got half circles, right? We call those semicircles. Semicircles are what we call half circles. And together they make this heart shape. Okay, although my heart does not really look like that. If your heart's pink and looks like that, you might want to see a doctor. How do we go about doing that? Any ideas? How do you count little squares? How do you count little squares in a circle? Anybody, any ideas? And then perimeter of that too. So we got to find both. Knowing only the 10 centimeters. It's a Valentine's puzzle. Because I love you so much, I give you.
Teacher, we cannot divide our heart into 3 pieces.
Why not?
Big trouble.
Well, if your heart looks like this and your heart is this color, you might be in big trouble too. So.
Teacher, you are quite another little square, right?
Yeah.
Another small square.
That's a square. What is this mean? What is the little square in the corner mean?
Right.
That's a right angle. That's a right angle, right? So that's telling us that this is a square.
Okay, teacher, I got it.
All right. What do we need? What do we need to find? What can you look up? If you need to look up something, how would you know where to look? Or I mean, what would you look up? If you ask Google or ask Siri, what are you going to look up? What do you search for?
So you need to use your brain, that's it. Teacher, now what are we looking for again? The area of
Area and perimeter.
perimeter for like only this one?
So, well, it's a heart, right? It's a heart shape,
So the whole thing.
right? So you can find the area. How much of it is pink? How much is pink there?
Okay.
And then the distance around the shape is the perimeter.
So for this one, is it right? This like diameter 10, the radius will be 5.
Right.
So that will be 78.5.
What would be 78.5?
Is that 78.5 for the
This for this shape?
No, sorry, mistake.
Okay. How does that help you? Is that the answer? Is that
No,
the answer? Is that area or perimeter?
That one is only this one.
Okay.
And then if you find this one, that would be area.
Okay.
And then you multiply this, and then that would be area.
You multiply?
Yeah, the area.
You sure?
Teacher. Oh, teacher, you have to add.
Almost. No, not quite. So that's, remember, it's the heart shape. The rounded parts too. The circular parts. Not just the square part, but the circular parts. Find the whole heart.
Where to find the whole heart? The whole heart. Perimeter and find the inside.
Yep. Yep. Right. Some of you may have already done circle problems with Khan Academy. Not everybody's gotten to that part yet. So if you look at this heart, aren't these like circle pieces?
Yeah.
Right? We haven't talked about circles in class, but some of you have done it in Khan Academy. So if you need to find something out about a circle, could you just search for that?
Yep.
You have your phones, right? You can search.
Here, right?
You can find things for circles.
257.
Talk to your neighbor. Your neighbor might be able to help you. Maybe they know a little more. Right? Yep, that's 9 degrees.
What I'm finding for
Because they have two segments.
so you have to add
But you find the heart,
Okay.
right? Not just the square, but the whole heart. The whole heart. The whole thing, yeah.
The core area.
The whole thing, right? Not just the square piece.
Teacher, I don't know. Because I'm not the idea with the circle.
Not everybody is, no.
So how we can find the
Okay. What do you need to know?
whole thing?
Well, tell me what, if you knew what it was, what would you do? Tell me what your steps are.
This one's using 10 centimeter, right? So
is the area.
They are both the
Circle.
same.
Yeah.
So
But
now
the
we
shape
count
It's a square. We're assuming that's a square.
B cannot
From the perimeter of the square. The perimeter of the square is, you're right, is 40, but the square, that's only a piece of the whole heart.
or the R.
Yeah.
See,
The perimeter of the heart is not 40.
Yeah, it's not 40.
so now you
But I don't know how much the circle is.
should be it's 10, right?
How much is the circle?
10.
Well, what do you need to know about the circle? Because that'll help you search. When you're searching, what are you trying to, what about a circle are you trying to find?
I mean, like the circle, how many
Area.
So,
What okay, what do we call that? Perimeter, right? Okay. So if you want, so a circle is a different shape, right? It's not a very nice shape. So there is a special way to find the perimeter of a circle. With
search for R, right?
Teacher, what's the formula of this one?
Just 35 up here.
Yeah,
you can find it. You have the right word. You can find it.
Yeah, 5.
That's how you got it.
Yes.
Okay. So there's your formula for the area of a circle. Notice the number that's in there. What's that special number? This one.
You will look at 9.
What number is this?
7, 8,
That's a special number.
5.
Yeah. That's a special number pi. Yeah. Students, you need a little hint. For the circle part, you do need to use the number pi. Anything with circles involves the number pi. If you don't, use your devices to help you kind of look things up. For the area, yep, that's the right formula for the area. That's fine, what?
14. 150.
That's square.
257.
It's
Zero, that's
115 centimeters square. And then what?
that gives the square 10 times 10 100. So 100.
Well, what do you think?
Area.
So what does this give
That's
us?
square, right? The area is
You need the whole circle. It's part of the circle.
so area for 10 square.
It's two parts, right? Which part of the circle does this
The
give?
total area of
Show me on your.
should be
When you do this, what part of the circle does this give? Like draw, show me with your finger.
should be 100
This,
meter square. Plus
all the big, so this gives you the peak.
57
The teacher.
meter square equals plus minus.
What is C? In this equation, what is?
Yeah, that's fine. They already give you on the sample. They already give you. Yes,
And get a complete circle. Yes, but what does the C give? That number, so you found this C, what does C represent?
You got 10 point, right?
Circumference. Circumference, what is that? What is circumference?
But now, by simple,
Yes. Circumference. So yeah, we don't, with the circle, we don't call it perimeter, we call it circumference, but it means the same thing as perimeter.
but here equals
So perimeter of a circle is called circumference, yep. Yep.
Plus the
Yes. I believe so. Yes, I believe that is correct.
How about area?
How about area?
10, 20,
So did the number pi.
you just add this one.
So the perimeter will be right here, right? So, for the circle, it will be both. The answer is for like 25.
It's 78.5, so is that?
Oh, this one is area one. For the,
Is that area perimeter?
that one is area.
Okay. What, so 78.5 is the area of what?
Area of only half cycle.
Is it? What is, so what is this, this formula gives us?
Oh, that was the whole thing.
The whole circle.
So you don't have to multiply this.
You don't multiply by
So that
4.
would be the answer.
Yeah,
Okay. And then, one I know, this one, that would be the area.
Assistant, you can understand the formula, right?
Add together,
So
yeah.
that understand, right?
Now this is, you'll need that for perimeter, it's a little bit different.
So here's the time, you mean?
You have the number 5.
So I know it's a circle like this, 10.
Yep.
Okay,
this one you got 31.
So your circumference.
Here you got
Circumference is what we call perimeter of a circle,
And here you got
right? So that's, so
And here you got 10.
this and this, like it's together like one, right? So it's 31.4, right? So that's part of the whole perimeter, right? What else do you need for this perimeter? We have 31.4 so far. That's the, yep, that's that part.
So that's this one.
You sure?
I don't know.
If you're going to walk along the outside of the heart shape, where did you get 40 from?
Here.
Of course, but
The square.
but are these sides on the outside?
The outside. Huh?
Where's the outside of the shape?
The square.
The square is up. This is the outside. See, look at this. Look at this heart. Right? Is this line part of the outside? Inside. We don't. Do we need that when measuring the outside?
We measure inside.
Do we need this measurement right here? Do we need this measurement right here?
Yeah.
We do? To measure the outside?
Oh no. You mean it's alright? The outside?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't. Okay.
What do you get assistant for?
Okay. I guess this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what do I do next?
31.4.
So you're trying to find the perimeter of the heart, right?
Because you
It's
have
not 40.
This one is the perimeter
Of what?
of the heart.
No.
Huh?
That's the perimeter of
Of the circle.
circle only. The
okay.
circle only,
Okay.
right?
31.
This and this,
And this.
right? This and this. But what else do you need to go around the heart? So if you start walking here,
You said 3.14.
are you gonna walk this way? If you're going around, are you gonna walk like this? No, you're gonna go this way and this way, and so far that's this, right? So then where else are you gonna walk? Here and here, right?
Okay.
So how far is this and how far is this?
Yeah.
20 then.
20. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this one good?
No,
No?
no. Area is different.
Oh. Oh.
Perimeter 82.8 millimeters.
Now you're the expert. So you can help everybody.
I thought it's like 2 out.
No,
The circumcision
Yeah.
is the same as
not 71.4.
because 2 are equal.
Not 31.4.
So what if I go to 4 minutes?
Yeah, I understand. So I mean, 8.5.
Yeah, work together. Help each other out. See if you can come with an understanding. Dorothy, are you completely confused?
I know this one.
I think you should go first.
How do you get this?
Okay.
It's for
You know the
all the
circle,
circle.
the pine,
Yeah, kind
the
of.
one that is 45, and
That's
then
2 hours.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
So what do you know of
the
it?
same as
then you got this number.
Yeah.
Then not 20 because it's 10.
because
Which are you going to work on first? Area or perimeter?
are
Perimeter. Okay. So perimeter is the distance around, right? And so,
Okay, so
what is the distance? So, where is the
so
distance?
I just put it in
If you're going to walk, we're going to start here and go like this, right?
So if everything you say
This way, and back up again, right? You're not going to cross through. That's not perimeter, right? Area is how much of it is pink. Like, if we're going to pink color this, so how much is that?
okay.
Well, we've got two different shapes here. This is a square. We know this is a square because it's telling us that that's a right angle. We have a measurement here of 10 centimeters, so that all four sides are 10 centimeters. Right? So this is a square, just like on here. And the other part we have is lens. What shape do we have?
Divide here by 2. Because it is not full circle.
What shape is this?
It's half circle.
A circle, right? This is a half circle. Over here's another half circle, but if you can imagine putting them together, it's like, well, we have one circle. And so we have this distance here. This distance here would be the perimeter of that of a circle. So then we need to, so now you need to find, well, how do you figure out the perimeter of a circle? If the circle is not is rounded. You know, if this is 10 centimeters this way, that can help us find this. There's a special number, pi, that we use to help us find that distance. Pi is what's called the ratio between the perimeter and the diameter, which is the distance across the circle. So if you take the perimeter and divide by the diameter, you get the number, right? Every circle. So here we know the number pi. Right, the 3.14 number, right? We know the diameter, so we can take that. We can take this number and multiply by the number pi, and that will give us the perimeter. We call it circumference, but perimeter, and it will give us both pieces together. It gives us the whole circle. And on your the calculator on your phone should have a pi button on there. A lot of times, otherwise, we just use 3.14.
Teacher, check my area.
get a formula.
How did you get that?
Huh?
How did you get that?
This one divided by 2.
But that's perimeter. Remember, perimeter and area aren't connected. You can't. Yeah, you can't calculate area based on a perimeter number. 257. How do you get 257?
Find this area and find this 2 of this area and become 5.
Who got the grade?
Because this one is just a half circle.
Yeah.
And then when you got the full circle, you have to divide by 2. But in here, it's just only 1 circle.
Yeah.
And you have to divide it.
Are you sure it's 257?
Yeah, it's because it is each circle has 7.
Why 5?
So, not to this.
Multiply with it.
Are you sure? Double check with hers. You guys check your answers together.
No, I'm lost, teacher. That's why I'm waiting.
Oh, you're lost. Okay.
So this is just a front side, right? So this one, 20%.
Well, I agree on this one. That's correct for perimeter. Yes. But area, I disagree with your answer on So the special number pi, did you find out your calculator? Yep, if you just do 10 times that times pi, you will get this distance and this distance together, right? Then, you need to add the rest of this, the rest of the heart. You're not going to add these two sides because that's not the outside. You only need to add these. How long is this one and how long is that one?
Okay.
And then if you add 100, and then you add just the rest of the next.
Well, this is a square. It's a square, so how long would this side be? This side is 10. How long is this side? It's a square. Just like this one. Everything is the same, right? This one was 5. 10, right? So this is 10, and this is 10. So together that's 20. So it's 20 plus the number you get for that. Help you.
Why don't you divide it?
Just give me a little bit clue.
No, okay, that's not how it works. Okay. What is this? What is this shape? Yes. Okay, how do you find the area of a square? 10 times 10 is how much? 100. So this piece is 100. Okay. What is this shape again together? No, what's this shape? What's the shape? Circle. Okay, so now you have this one. 10 times 10 gives you the square, right? How do you find the area of a circle? Use that. You need that number. Yes, you need the number pi, but you don't find it this way. There's a different equation you need.
Because you have same
No, not quite. You need to find the equation that gives you the area.
So
How did you find this one? Where did you get this from? Google. So use Google for area of a circle.
but that is exactly the same.
Okay.
And you first have to